What's up, everybody? My name is Felicienta, and I am your identity coach here to empower you to become the best version of yourself.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Look, when I started on this journey of finding who I am and becoming the best version of me, I started to invest first in my mind. Investing in my mind meant actually reading different books. One of those books was Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. I definitely recommend that book, and if you don't want to read books, it's okay because you can find it as an audio book on YouTube. You will go on YouTube and you'll find it and you can just listen to it and you will get a great understanding of that. But Robert Kiyosaki also wrote a book called the Cashflow Quadrant. So today I want to talk about the ESBI. Very short, very simple, but so you can get the principle behind it. Because when I was starting to invest in my mind, I realized that, okay, I can also look at my financial in such a way that it will benefit me even more. Look, the cash flow quadrant talks about the employee and the self-employed on the left side of the quadrant, and then you will find the business owner and the investor on the right side of the quadrant. Most of us, let me not say all of us, most of us start as an employee. I am still an employee, so I'm not talking down on employees. I'm still an employee of the government, being a teacher of physics right now. So I teach physics every day, well, three days a week. So you can be an employee, but employees, what do? They trade their time for money. Self-employed do the same. They trade their time for money. You don't work, you get no money. When you are self-employed, what do? You work even harder. Sometimes as an employee, you work maybe 40 hours a week. Self-employed, you might work even up to 80 or 100 hours a week because it's a lot of work. You gotta work to get that money. You don't work, you don't get that money. That's how simple it is. And then Robert Kiyosaki talked about the other side of the quadrant, which is the business owner and the investor. Now, when I saw this, I was like, yeah, this is what I want to talk about. Because this is so amazing that if you see this, if you catch this, it will change your life. The business owner is the person that says, you know what, I'm gonna set up a system, and this system is gonna save me time, energy, and money. I'm gonna set up a system that's gonna be working for me. Think about the big companies, like, for example, McDonald's, right? Everybody, they can talk bad about McDonald's, it's not healthy and everything, but they have a system in place right now. The boss don't have to be in the building, but they have employees working for them. These employees, they get their money at the end of the month, but the business owner, they get profit. I believe it was Jim Rohn that I heard first say that he said, profit is better than wages. When you are earning profits, it's better than wages. Because here they can tell you, you know what, hey, we don't need you anymore. Pandemic is hitting right now. You gotta go. Look, I believe right now in this season right here, if you are only an employee, it's insane. Why do I say that? It's very simple. There is no job security. You even have these jobs where people work years and years and years, and right before they retire, right before they hit that point that, that, hey, now I can retire, they lose their job. That's why I say, you know what? It's insane. In this time, in this season right here, it's insane to only be an employee. I really believe that, if anything, look to be on the right side of the quadrant. So maybe you don't want to be a business owner in this big sense of the word, having a big business and having franchises. But there are other ways. But I'm going to talk about that in another time. The other one is the investor. Now, the investor is exciting because the investor says, you know what, I'm not gonna set up a system of people that are working for me. No, I'm gonna invest my money and my money is gonna work for me, right? I really believe that money is a better slave than it is a master. On this side of a quadrant, money is your master. You gotta work for that money. On this side of the quadrant, money is your slave. So I believe money is a better slave than it is a master. So as an investor now, you have an opportunity to invest sometimes small amounts or bigger amounts, whatever you have. Now, let me give you this thing though. Don't rob Peter to pay Paul. What do I mean by that? Don't get your money that you buy diapers with or the money that you pay your house rent and say, you know what, I'm gonna invest that money. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Wherever you can start, start. If you have to start small, start small. We believe that when you invest, you have to think about big money. You know, at least 1,000 euros or at least $1,000 or $5,000, $10,000. Yes, if you have that amount of money, your investment is gonna grow faster. But start where you are. Start where you are. And when you start at that place, what happens is what? That smaller money that you invested, don't get me wrong, everything has risks. So investing also has risks. And people say because of the risk, they won't invest. Because what if I lose my money? But what if you make your money? The people, let me give you an example, right? People that at the beginning, do you know about Bitcoin? Everybody, I really believe that everybody knows about Bitcoin at this moment. And at the beginning, it was like $300 to get a Bitcoin, even less before, really right at the beginning. And a lot of people were like, no, you know what? When you put your money in there, you know, probably you're gonna lose your money, forget about that, blah, blah, blah. That investment had a lot of risk because we saw the Bitcoin grow up to 10,000 and then it came back crushing down all the way to about 3,000. But right now, I believe even as of today, it was around $60,000. One Bitcoin, if you bought one Bitcoin at the amount of maybe $300 2 or 3 years ago, right now is worth about $60,000. You would have made more than $59,000 if it's $60,000 today by only buying one Bitcoin. So investing, you say, you know what? I'm not gonna be working hard, but I'm gonna let the money work hard for me. So when you see this, I wanna ask you now, where are you on the quadrant? Like I said before, I don't talk down on the employee because I'm still an employee. I don't talk down on the self-employed because I am also a self-employed. I really believe though that if you can find a way to become a business owner, and if you can find a way to become an investor, that would be amazing. And right now, myself, I'm on the 4 quadrants. Which one is paying me better right now? Of course, it's these two. Because I can go to bed, literally go to bed, wake up and see, oh, I was paid again as an investor. So I want to encourage you, wherever you are right now in life, find out what works for you. What do I want to be? Do I want to upgrade to a self-employed? Or do I want to go from an employee to become a business owner? Or an employee to become an investor? Or a combination of these 4? Or a combination of 2 of these? Whatever it is. But don't stay in one place. Having one stream of income, whatever it is right now, is insane. Even if it is one stream of income as an investor, only one stream, it's insane. So the ESBI, very powerful. I want you to consider it. I want you to let me know what you think about it. So my name is Ulrich, and one more time for you guys. Till next time, I'll be talking to you soon. Bye-bye.